violin. Welcome to the Claudia Jordan Show and the pigeons. In the background, the old dirty bastard.
Hilarious.
What song was that for?
Rest in peace, ODB.
I think it's called I Like It Raw.
Is it?
I think so.
Oh, it's Brooklyn Zoo. I'm sorry. But it was supposed to be I Like It Raw. Happy birthday to you, by the way.
Thank you very much. Thank you very
It's tomorrow,
much.
right?
It is tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Thank you.
It's the Claudia Jordan Show. Our topic tonight is first date do's and don'ts. That is our topic. Give us a call, 877-2-106-106. Who's in the house?
Tina Davina's here.
Who's in the house?
Flora's here.
Happy birthday, Flora.
Thank you very much.
Who's in the house?
Your girl Portia's in the house.
Who's in the house?
Shelly Rio.
And I'm your host, Claudia Jordan. Ladies, what?
Yeah.
Flora had a birthday party on Saturday?
She did.
Friday, yes.
It was
I did.
Friday?
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
we got
We're
that.
all off.
I think we're still on.
Hear
We
nothing.
just can't hear us.
No, our mics are off.
All right.
There we go.
All
Okay,
right.
there.
Now, what was it now? Friday? No.
Yeah, it was on Friday. We had it at Club Aura, and according to the pictures, y'all had a blast.
Who's getting on the dance floor?
But not
Where's the
as much
pictures?
fun as
No,
as
I
you.
was securing something at the time, so I kind of missed you guys
Did
at the
you-
dance floor.
Did
But
you
it was
close,
worth.
did you close the deal?
I did close the deal.
Oh, wait a minute.
You went through escrow.
Yes, totally went through escrow. Actually, even thinking about buying more.
Wow. There is a song out called
Yes.
Birthday Sex, so I'm assuming
Birthday,
maybe.
yes,
Yes.
yes.
Yes, it was
Was this with
wonderful.
somebody that you knew?
No, it was just a complete stranger. Yes, random.
I don't know.
Yes, somebody that I knew. Somebody, actually, I've been trying to get at for a while.
Was it really?
Oh yeah.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I've been liking him for a while, and I was just like, you know
Look
what?
at that.
So maybe bitter ass Flora won't be bitter for a little while.
Maybe not.
You got some.
She's got a glow.
If this keeps up, nope.
Wow.
Might have to replace you with somebody
Anyway.
better. All right. Our topic tonight is relationship do's and don'ts. First date do's and don'ts. So
Yes.
things that can turn people off. You know, there's things that people can say in the first date that make you sprung on that person, and you're like, wow, or run for the hills. So we like to hear, you know, your nightmares, your positives, your negatives, all that. Tina Zavina, do you have any insight on this topic? I've had a first date where someone said something so crazy, you're like, okay. Well, not, you know what? On the first date, it really doesn't even have to be something really crazy because it's such a delicate situation.
Yeah.
I think awkward silences on the first date are definitely like the key to let me know, like, you know, how the
Not
person
vibing.
handles. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Just
Awkward
how they,
silence.
how they deal with it.
That would be a death for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The awkward
I'm like,
silence.
awkward silence.
Like when you say, so, are you bisexual?
Awkward silence.
It's supposed to be quiet for a
so-
second. That's what I want you to say. Quiet.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Are you married?
Note to self.
Yeah, so, you know, like that's never a good
Only on
thing
Tuesdays.
on a first date. So, relationship, first date do's and don'ts.
Okay.
So, Flora, have you had an awkward first date or someone said something
Yeah,
crazy?
actually I did. I had an awkward first date. This guy, after our first date, you know, he came back to my apartment, you know, we're talking, having a glass of wine, and he looked me straight in the face. He goes, you know, I don't want a relationship. I just want to fuck you.
Oh, wow.
And I said, oh,
So how long did you date?
okay. About another 10 minutes, and it was done.
Well, he did you a favor.
I appreciate his honesty, to be honest.
Oh, well, yeah,
Because
but
he-
I mean, we could have just cut out that whole dinner thing. You could have told me that over the phone, and it just, you know, he didn't have to burn up no gas, no nothing. It would have just
true.
been done.
But he figures with the dinner and with the food, then
And the
that'll,
drinks.
that'll get you to give him the boot
He didn't want to make you feel so slutty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
wanna,
Yeah, because after he said, I just want to fuck you, I really didn't feel like I slept then.
He felt like it was foreplay with the dinner.
Right.
Maybe she'll change her mind.
Hilarious.
Portia Coleman,
Yes.
back when you were dating, back in the early
stop,
90s.
Stop. I have only one bad first date have I had, and I left, which is really bad. It was like a golfing thing that we were gonna go miniature golfing, and then we were gonna go to the movies, and he was just way too touchy feely. Like if I like somebody, I don't mind a guy if you're dating for a while and you've been around each other, but from the first date, it was just like hardcore on me. It was too much, and I just kind of felt it was just too uncomfortable. So I just kind of not that I couldn't breathe. I just felt awkward. Like I don't really know you like that, and you're kind of touching on me, and I just felt awkward. I was like, yo, I gotta go. An emergency came up, and
But if he's sexy and fun, then that wouldn't be such a bad thing.
I would still be like, yo, do you do this to all the females? Oh, I'd still be like, is he that hard? Like he was just too straightforward, too pressed, and I'm like, dude, I'm cool on that. You know, so that's the only thing. But other than that, I had a first date not too long ago. I was like, wow.
I would know. I'm
It
only
went
one of
so
your
good.
closest friends. You don't tell me shit.
Hey, you out of town?
Portia doesn't tell. What?
I don't.
Where was I?
I don't know.
Take your pick. Miami,
Supposedly
Vegas.
you were in Miami, Vegas, Arizona. You've been a lot of places.
I was only in
recently.
Arizona just for one day this week. I
Right,
just got
but
back
that was the
today.
day that I went.
I just got back today.
I
I was
know.
just checking my property out there.
You got a great glow. Your skin is so shiny.
You were checking on your property.
I think,
on.
is it a cucumber mask or is it something else? I don't
No,
know.
it's not a cucumber mask.
I didn't think so.
It's a song mask.
Flora. No.
Do not
not delve into that show.
Don't ask.
No. I sing songs. What do you mean?
No idea what
She
you're
Hey.
music. I wrote, no. She means Claudia wrote a song for me.
I was listening to songs. Shelly Rio is totally lost right now.
Yeah.
Shelly Rio.
We love it.
Back
When you were not married. I got you.
When you went on dates.
Portugal.
Back when you were not married and when you actually shared dates with other people besides your husband. I know you want to go back to that, but do you?
Look at her eyes. She's dying to go date.
I mean, she's glowing. She's glowing.
Shout out to you.
Dying to go to the movie. Shout out to your husband. What up, dog?
Who's listening?
How the babies? What? No, not like that. Oh God, ladies, stop it. Stop it. No. What is a
Way
good
to break
date
up a
or
happy
a
home.
bad date? Yes.
Well, my first date with my husband, well, stayed before he was my husband.
Exactly.
He actually, by the time we left, I knew that was my husband. That I was going to marry him.
She did say that.
Why? Did he say Saturdays were free to watch the kids while you go out?
No.
Fucking summer on the coast of France.
So what happened? Like, what was it about? Tell me something that he
The
said.
crazy thing, the weird. You're sorry.
Please don't let him listen to this episode.
Not this one.
He doesn't sell them all.
Turn the cable off.
Oh.
Anyway,
Turn the internet off. Nose in your hands.
The crazy thing is there's nothing that he said. I can't explain it. I don't know how I knew. I just left and was like, this is my husband and we're gonna get married.
It was because he was nice.
He was nice. But that's not. I honestly I don't know.
Was he sexy?
No.
Ooh. Whoa.
Was he successful?
But the crazy thing is
Was
that
he rich? Testosterone?
when you
Was he
meet
hung?
when you meet the person you're gonna marry, you can't explain why. You just know, and it just happens to work out. Or it don't. But
I thought that several times.
Maybe
Really?
you're like literally love at first sight.
That's awesome.
it was love at first sight, but not by the way he looked. I was like, oh my god, I love him.
But I think,
but he's not ugly.
I hope your man is listening.
No, I don't mean it like that. I'm just saying it wasn't a sexual
Yeah.
It was
attraction.
a soulmate.
Yeah.
To defend Shelly Rio, she's basically saying, since they talked on MySpace before, they had a connection before she
That's
met
actually
with
better
him.
than physically.
So it's way better because you had a
Exactly.
connection, and by the time you
Thank
met
you,
him, she
Portia.
fell in love with him.
Instead of me, like dimples, he's cute, he's hung. It's better.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
more
they're all
deeper.
concerned.
She's not superficial.
Our topic tonight is first date do's and don'ts. Give us a call, 877-2-106-106. We have our first caller, Shafiq.
Javik or
Shafiq from Brooklyn. What's
From
up,
Brooklyn.
Shafiq?
How you
I think
doing?
I'm saying it wrong.
I have
Hi.
an introduction that
Welcome
I
to the
usually
show,
do.
person of Brooklyn.
Yeah.
No?
Test 1, 2.
All right.
Give us a call back.
We've got Raymond from Utah. Welcome to the show. Ramon. Is our phone? Our phone's not working?
Ramon. I don't think anybody's
Our
here.
phones off.
Well, let's keep talking.
So I have officially changed my MySpace status.
Are you in a
So
relationship?
what?
To in a relationship.
No.
Get out of here.
Congratulations.
Wait, with that guy?
Hold up. Is it with the person or is it like cyber?
It's a
No, is it with
person.
that guy? Is it with the guy you brought to Claudia's birthday party?
Oh, congratulations, Tina.
Thanks.
Our caller's back in line. I want to get back to that. 'cause That's breaking
we got-
news.
That is.
That's
This is
one.
exclusive.
Breaking news.
1 out of 5. 1 down.
And he's cute too.
Maybe more to
Maybe
go.
more. Maybe 2 down. We don't know.
Maybe 3.
Maybe 3.
No.
You never know.
Shafiq.
We might have to change the topic of the show.
I know.
Shafiq from Brooklyn. Welcome to the show.
How you doing?
Am I saying your name right?
Yes, you absolutely saying it right. It's Chuck.
Thank you. Shafiq. Shafiq.
Before
Does
I
that mean
usually say
something?
my name,
What?
pardon me?
What'd you say?
I said before I usually say my name when I meet a person on the first date or when I meet a person, period, like a female that I'm interested in.
Mm-hmm.
I usually have this one thing that I say, and it's real brief.
What do you say?
And it goes, wet like summer rain, as deep as the unknown. Oh, this sacred place I love to call home. This temple of orgasmic harmony gushing forth its pearls and jewels. A refreshing, life-giving water. Such a tantalizing, fulfilling endeavor to endure. Yes, I adore exploring your milky, quench my thirst universe. See, when it's dry as a bone or my bone is dry, I knock at your golden door. See, I just love sound.
You say this.
Penetrating your forces like a slow, hot, sharp blade. Engaging in battle while moving like a samurai thrust. With shields up, guns blazing at full warp speed
Is
ahead.
this Rafiq's poetry minute? Are you trying to take up my poetry time, homie?
Ladies, can we
that
snap
was
for
very
him?
good.
Can we snap for
yes,
him,
we're
ladies?
snapping for him.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Wait,
for him.
Shafiq.
Yes.
Do you say that whole thing to every girl you approach in the club?
Wow. Are they still there when you're done with the poem?
What?
They have to be sexy and natural. You know, they got to have a certain uniqueness about them for me to approach them. They can't look
Now-
like the rest.
Now, I might be totally way off base on this, but you're a weed smoker, right?
You
No,
definitely
actually, I
smoke.
don't smoke weed at all.
You liar. Come on, POTUS. I know weed smoker. This is weed smoker.
I can smell the weed.
I mean, you don't say this at the club though, 'cause that's a lot to say.
It show is.
No, actually, no. See, because I don't go to the club to meet a girl.
Oh, right. Okay.
Right. So if I'm on the outside and I see a girl walking down the street, I might see her in the supermarket. I might see her someplace.
In the supermarket.
To get her attention instead of me just going up to her saying, hi, my name is Shafiq, and I'd like to meet you or whatever. I like to get a person's attention. If I can keep her attention with that, then I know that I have.
Has that worked for you? Has it ever come off a little corny, just a tiny corny?
Maybe a tad bit pretentious.
I'm just curious. Has anyone ever said that?
Not really.
Okay.
That sounds kind of corny.
You know what?
Little Def Jam
Really?
POTUS.
It could be the way he looks, though. Maybe he's coming across with that poem, and
Maybe-
he looks, and it's all a package.
He must be fine to be able to do
I would have
that.
lost
Yeah.
interest in the first 2 seconds.
If he's fine, though, he'll keep your attention. Nah, listen.
I'd
A fine dude can get away. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Let us know how that works.
Yeah.
So we've got Ramond from Utah. Ramond. Welcome to the show. Hey. Are you there?
He's not.
He dropped it.
It's
All
okay.
right. Well, we had one poem. Do we have time for another?
I don't know.
Yeah. Did he
It might be all poemed out.
Yours better be better, Tina.
You got competition.
That's a lot to live up to.
Miss in a relationship.
Right.
Okay. You wonder why I'm sitting here on a Saturday night, as if my requirements for a date were so hard. My choices are scarred. Out of 1,000 eligible available men, most times you only meet the representative, the one that presents the facade. As if he were perfect, he'd be God. Truth is, at least 500 are married or have a girlfriend. Half of that is locked up and serving 2 to 10. 1 of every 5 are gay or on the down low. And if you're living in LA, well, don't say I didn't tell you so. 1/3 of that is either MySpace pimping or wants to be a pimp. The ones still living at the mama's house, 25%. Is it too much to ask for less than 4 baby mamas and less than 5 kids? Then there's the jobless, the homeless, the ones who fucked my friends, the liars, the cheats that leaves what, 10 of them? 9 of them are related to me, so now I'm down to 1. And if you ask me why I'm sitting here alone, I'm waiting for him to come.
Wow, you broke it down.
nice.
Broke it
There
down.
Very good.
So true. The mama's house.
now we can.
the
Kids.
Our topic tonight is first date do's and don'ts. Give us a call. We want to know what works, what doesn't work. Ladies, did a guy you were totally interested in say something on the first date? You're like, oh man, I gotta run for the hills now.
Right.
Give us a call. We want to hear from you. 877-2-106-106. We'll be back after the break. More from the pigeons. Jamie Foxx in the background. I think the song is slow. Reminds me of my weekend.
It's so appropriate. Really?
Slow in a good way or a bad way?
Slow as in I drove. It took a long time. The plane was slow getting to Phoenix
Right.
to get me to my
No,
destination.
I don't believe you.
I actually went swimming in the pool.
Where'd you go?
I went to Phoenix.
By your
Oh, to your
lonesome?
house? To your house?
And yet your hair is...
something else.
Now, Shelley, once you get to learn Claudia Jordan, you understand the high voice means she's lying.
Oh.
But it's okay. You'll understand that too. But she was there.
I did go to Phoenix.
She did.
She was there.
She swam, yet her hair is perfectly flat.
I went there solo. I did.
You went
Right.
there solo.
I did go there
And
solo.
you arriveth here solo, so clearly you were
Right.
not lying.
Arrived.
Arriveth. I'm just telling you.
Cometh.
In medieval with.
I did not come with.
Why not if?
The night isn't over.
Oh, well, let's get this wrapped up then.
Yeah, let's time we get out of here. Our topic tonight is first date do's and don'ts. Yeah, give us a call 877-2-106-106.
Did you forget our number? No.
Oh, we have a caller. There it is. It's hot in here.
It is hot in here, though, really. It is. Right.
I want to be what y'all are.
It's called Dick.
Get some, Shelley.
You know, you're the married one.
It's a hell of a drug, girl.
Stay dating, stay dating.
Hell of a drug.
We have. I wasn't playing. I was just dreamt about it actually.
Right.
Low life. Low life from Alabama. Low life.
How y'all ladies doing tonight?
Ladies,
Apparently
doing
doing
good.
great.
Okay. I got a first date that started out bad, but it ended up good. Okay, me and this lady was at a steakhouse, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say the name of it now. But the waitress was being really, really rude, you know what I'm saying? You know, like she wasn't paying attention to us, you know what I'm saying? You know, and then finally, my steak came and I had told her, bro, you know what I'm saying? I want my steak well done, you know what I'm saying? And she argued with me, telling me it is well done, and the motherfucker looked like it just been shot, you know what I'm saying? All about it, you know, and I'm like, I'm like, my honor, I want it well done, and finally the chick I'm with, She just said, "Bitch, just take the steak back and cook the motherfucker some more." And I'm like, "Damn." You know what I'm saying? So the lady took the steak back, you know what I'm saying?
Don't understand it.
Worked out well, and we was married a year later.
You married the
Married.
steak?
No, married.
You married the steak?
No, so the girl, though, it's okay. So let me recap.
Please.
Low life, let me tell me if I got this right.
Break it
So
down.
you go to steakhouse. You say, "Well done." The waitress bring a steak that's mad bloody, right?
Son,
Bloodied out. And the bitch you with says, "Fuck that shit. You ain't gonna let my man eat no raw meat. Fucking hoe. Bring that shit back and cook it for a nigga." And makes a big scene. And then you like,
And you got turned on.
you're like, "This is a sexy lady. I kind of like this lady." And then you got married to her within a year.
So what
Yes. Oh, is that right?
Just say yes.
yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There you
go.
Thank you.
That was perfect, Claudia. That's
All right,
exactly
good
right.
translation. Flora, did you get that?
I
got everything.
Low life. I like that story.
I do.
So she probably thought when she went home, damn, I maybe have messed up with this guy because I showed my hood side. And meanwhile, you don't even know that he's like getting an erection underneath the table because she's a
Right.
ride or die for real.
Yeah.
That's the chick that'll put money on your books.
She'll take a
go.
bullet
Cut
for
somebody
you.
out at Sizzler over steak that's raw.
That's crazy.
Nice.
All right, next caller. Ooh, I think I've met you before. Black Stallion
Oh.
from Georgia.
Good Lord.
Ooh, dude. Black Stallion from Georgia. Welcome to the show. I like when they volunteer and do it.
Love it.
That's right.
Welcome.
CJ, how you doing, young lady?
Good. Say hi to my girls, though.
I've been trying to get in touch with you since you're on the radio right now, baby, again. So
That
that's our
you do,
first
then.
date.
Hey, say hi to Tina and Flora and Portia and Shelly.
I said again?
Oh my God.
That's
all right.
Anyway, what's your comment or question? How are
I
you?
didn't what you said. I'm sorry.
No, I just wanted you to say hi to the girls because they look like they got left out. You didn't acknowledge them, so I want you to say hi to them too.
We about to cry.
That's okay, horse.
But I would like to
my
say
God.
hello. You didn't give me an opportunity, man. I was finna say hey to the young ladies over there beside you.
Oh, thank you.
Ladies,
Thank
how y'all
you.
doing tonight?
We're good.
Great.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
horse guy.
Okay, so tell me, do you have a first date, do or don't, or a nightmare actually?
Well,
What works?
when I met my wife, she's my wife now for 12 years, and I went to the grocery store to get me something to snack on, and I saw her down the aisle. She had some shorts, and she got some big old beautiful legs, which I love women with beautiful legs, like
legs.
yours, Claudia. And I walked up to her, and I spoke to her, and I asked what her name was. She told me. And I said, "Are you married?" She said, "No." I said, "What you like to be?" And she looked at me, real strange. And I feel like a young lady over there, the one that just got married, the one that's married, said,
Oh, Shelly.
That would be Shelly.
Yeah, when she met her husband, you knew that was going to be her husband. That's the same way I felt about my wife when I spoke to her. And she spoke to me, and I said, "That's just my wife," and we was married exactly 1 year later.
That is so romantic.
But what was the first date though? That's the first meeting. But what was the first date? There was something you knew before the first date. Then
Well, that weekend when she called me, and I drive 18 wheel, I guess you figured that. I went by, picked her up, and I think we went to Savannah. Down here in Georgia, we went to Savannah on the river walk, and we just walked around and went to a couple of restaurants and everything. We had a real good time. It wasn't awkward or nothing. We had a real nice time.
all right. Well, thank you so much, and congratulations on finding the one. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, have a
All
good
right.
night.
You too.
Thank you.
After our next call, we're gonna talk about some relationship do's and don'ts because we're kind of getting off that. Okay.
Okay.
Gabe from Memphis, welcome to the show. Say hello to the ladies, please.
Hello, ladies.
Hi.
Hello. I was just calling. I guess my comment is first date don'ts. I think the don'ts are don't have an alternative motive. A lot of guys mess up on first dates because they have alternative motive. You know, it's like they going into the relationship or into the situation with something on their mind. I think that's like the major don't. I think the do is keep her smiling, keep it simple. Don't pry. You know, don't ask for questions about our ex-boyfriend because you're reopening wounds, and actually you just shift the date to reminiscing, and you probably talked yourself out of whatever you was gonna get. But you know, that's just my opinion.
This is true. Well, thank you so much for the call. We appreciate it.
No,
Yes, ma'am.
That's right.
Okay, so some do's. Let's go around and talk about some do's.
Okay.
Some good things that, you might walk away. Because a date is supposed to be, you don't really know that person, and that's the one time you get away from everybody. It's just you and that person. And, you get to see something in them. Maybe a spark goes off, and you're like, hey, anybody want to jump in
I
with
would
something
say
that's a do?
chivalry is not dead. So do take the initiative to open her door.
Right.
To look out. walk on the outside of the street, you know, like you was doing back.
Yeah, like maybe go out on a limb, maybe buy her flowers. I don't know.
Right.
All right, so we'll do, and then say everything.
Yeah.
Pull out her chair.
Absolutely.
Yes, do.
Do buy her flowers.
Do call her the next day. You know, because some guys like to wait because they think, they might be too pressed, but he might really like her, and they say, no, I gotta wait because I don't want to seem like I'm feeling her.
I like a guy that doesn't seem to be keeping track. Like I called you last, I text you last.
Right.
I think that's
Yeah,
so funny.
exactly.
So
Yeah.
then he makes it so much pressure.
Exactly.
Do you have one, Shelley?
I say that you should say how you feel, no matter what. Even if you think it, like Portia was just saying, like they don't want to feel like they're stupid and I'm calling them too soon. I'm doing this. Like I think that you should just do it because life's too short.
That's true.
What do you think, Claudia?
Well, I think everybody really concentrates on being like cool all the time, and I think that's a good way to be, you know. And it's like you either like it or you don't, and then you get all the games out the way because like we talked about. Well, on the list it says, sending a representative. So like you're gonna show him one side of you, then later on, well, I really feel this way, and he's like, wait a minute, who did I meet on the first date?
That's right.
You know, I like that when someone is pretty much real. One of my friends that got married to a really successful baseball player, she said, listen, I have been so tired of dating. On the second date, I said, do you want to get remarried, and are you interested in having kids? I'm not saying right now, but is that in your near future? Right. He said yes. She said okay. I knew I wasn't wasting time. You know, because sometimes you might waste a year. Everybody's uncomfortable. I don't want to bring it up too soon.
Right.
And then, knock it out. The first or second date, it's like, if you can say in a way that's not putting pressure on them, but it's like, you at least know that person's like in the market for that.
Right.
So, you're not going down the wrong, wasting a year with this person when they don't even ever intend to making you their girlfriend.
Well, if anything,
I did that though. I asked him, is marriage in your future? Do you see us, do you see yourself being married? He's like, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's just not with you.
Right.
Exactly.
And that's annoying.
Right.
Yeah. Don't actually refer it to you and him. If anything,
Just do you see it
it'd be
your
in
future?
general,
Not
so kinda
me,
like,
but he's like, yeah. He goes, I go, do you ever want to be married? He's like, yeah, I want to be married. Not saying to me, but he's like, yeah, I'm open to the idea. Then a year later, I had no desire to be married at all whatsoever.
So keep it 100.
Right.
Give compliments.
Yes, definitely.
I'm really tough with giving compliments. I don't really give them. I thank them, but I don't necessarily say it to that person. I may talk to each other about you guys, but oh, she's so good at this, but I don't really say it to the person. It's like a rare.
Right.
But I think it's a good thing to try to do that.
But don't lie.
Yeah.
Right.
Make eye contact. Ooh,
Yes.
Somebody got me with that shit.
Eye
contact.
Eye contact is good. Yeah, fella, that is a good thing. Eye contact can really.
Yeah. I'm not looking at you to holler. I'm just talking.
Portia, you want a spoon?
Hilarious. No, not today. That's the most
Humor is big. I think definitely. Yeah, be light about your conversation.
Light.
Yeah.
Right.
But don't overly try to be funny.
I say, dudes, don't be too cool. Please, I like swag. I do. But
swag is sexy.
Don't be too extra with the swag. Like, if you have swag, it'll naturally come through. So you don't really have to put it on too thick. I think the more you try to be, this, and don't brag. Oh, that's not the don'ts. We're not there yet.
We're both in the club, and it's dark as hell, and you have your shades on, I don't.
Oh,
Come
my
on,
God.
dude.
The worst. Fellas, glasses in the club.
What about the T-shirt and the 4 scarves?
That's the LA thing.
That's that LA, LA fellas. It's 95 degrees today.
Even Kanye's not even doing that anymore. Lay off, fellas.
He even realized.
Right, he realized that look is a wrap.
Okay, another call, and we're going to get to some relationship don'ts. Okay, first date don'ts. Calvin from Atlanta. Welcome to the show, Calvin.
Hey, what's going on, Claudia?
Hey, say hello to the pretty ladies.
What's happening, pigeons?
What's happening? I like people say pigeons.
I know, it's funny. What's on your mind?
How are you?
Yo, I was going to say the one thing that I hate for a woman to do on the first date is complain about her situation. Like the situation that she's in, and maybe she's having a hard time, or why she's not getting child support, and why she's in this.
Yeah, that's bad.
I really hate to do that. You know what I'm saying? To hear that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
That's just like a major turn off for me.
Yeah,
that's a major
that's
don't.
bad. My unemployment check ain't here yet. What am I gonna do?
You know what? And thank you for the call. Negativity. Now we're gonna get to the don'ts. Like, no one wants. Even my friends, when people call, like, I've been on some real positive shit. Ish.
Right.
I'm not even trying to swear that much anymore. If you know
That's wonderful. That's good.
Am I ripping off on you?
No, it's not true.
Don't take the credit, Shelley. Don't take the credit.
and really, like, when people call with a negative, or one of my friends always has something like a negative to a girl. They was talking about you on this message board, girl. And before I would look, I'm like, I don't need to look at that stuff anymore.
No, let it go.
Like, why should I?
That's right.
Clearly, they're saying it because I'm successful.
Absolutely.
No one's hating on Todd Bridges.
Right.
No one's hating
Gary
on
Coleman.
Gary Coleman.
Right.
Webster. No one's hating on these people. And that sounds fucked up to say, but I'm just saying, like, you know, I don't need to know that. So when you call me with this stuff, it's just like bringing me down. So why do I need to look at? So I don't even bother anymore. So when a guy or a friend calls and it's I mean, you want to be an ear for someone if they're going through something. But it's always, you know, the last guy I was with wasn't shit, or the last girl was she broke my heart, and bitches ain't shit. No one's trying to hear that. That makes the person not want to really hear from you.
But it rubs off, though. Subliminally, like, you may not think if you have negative people in your life, it rubs off on you, and you start thinking negatively. And, of course, like The Secret, like, I've seen the movie, and she's reading the book, and I don't know if you guys have seen it, but it's amazing.
Claudia's reading the book?
Yeah, she's reading The Secret.
Again.
Yes.
Yeah, it's great. And
I've turned to believe you guys.
Listeners,
don't believe all the hype.
If you got
I haven't even hang with
Take
you.
bits and pieces of it, but it's not the universe.
Oh, you mean the book?
Yes.
I thought you meant me. Okay, my bad. I was about to ride on you. I'm going to get to some don'ts in a second. Okay, we have, I can't even say the word. Someone say it.
We've got fucking hilarious.
You just said effing hilarious.
That's beautiful.
That would have been nicer.
That's right.
Welcome to the show, effing hilarious.
What's cracking, bitches?
Oh! You're fucking hilarious. Not.
See, no
way. We might disconnect you for that.
What do you want, nigga?
Right.
Beautiful creatures. Say your comments, son.
Yeah, CJ, you know I love the show. And Shelly Rio, love the name. I really do.
Thank you.
Sounds
It ain't real. No, I'm playing.
Yes, it is.
I'm playing.
It's Jordan.
Don't be hating.
My name is Portia, girl. I'm not.
Okay, what's your first date do's and don'ts? What's your comment?
I had a couple of them. When I first moved out here from New York, you know, I was on a date in San Francisco. So I took a lady to a nice restaurant. It's always important to show, like, good table manners because it just shows good home training. You know what I mean?
Right. I agree.
So we go to a nice restaurant. We sit down, and I always like to, you know, keep a joke or two, you know. So I had a conversation with my son when he was about 11, and he said, Dad, what's a pussy? And I said, damn, well, you know, and I go into my explanation as to what it was to him. But he said, nah, Dad, I keep hearing these guys in school saying, you know, to these other kids, you fucking pussy, you pussy this, you pussy that. And I, you know, gave him the wrong definition. So when I found out, I thought it was kind of funny. And so I figured I'd just, like, you know, share it with this woman on this date at this beautiful restaurant.
I would have thought that was funny.
And
she didn't.
Did she have kids?
Yeah, I don't think she had kids, but she
That's
didn't
why she didn't find it funny.
She didn't appreciate the fact that I gave my son that type of definition, you know, not really understanding where he was going with it.
She wanted you to tell him what the real deal was, that it meant snatch.
she wanted you to give him the scientific term.
Hilarious.
I
Wow.
actually did. But another thing I want to say is if I met this chick, and when I met her, you know, she was getting in a car, and I said, baby girl, why does your car smell like weed? She said, oh, I work for a marijuana clinic. And I'm like, oh.
What?
So we went out on the first date, and I'm going to tell you, if you meet somebody working a marijuana clinic, don't try to smoke up all their weed, because, you know, they don't like that kind of shit.
Note to self.
Thank you so much. Okay, we're going to take another break.
Okay.
When we get back, we are talking more about first date do's and don'ts. We're going to talk about some don'ts. Give us a call, 877-2-106-106. We want to hear from you. And we're going to have a lightning round and more after the break. Welcome back to the Claudia Jordan Show. And Tina, and Flora, and Portia, and Shelly. Our show today is first date do's and don'ts. Justin Timberlake and Ciara in the background. When I saw this video, I TiVo it, and I tried to do the dance moves by myself. Next to my dresser, like my dresser was Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, I kind of want to recreate
you
that
didn't
video.
tell us about that. Didn't you shoot a video?
Oh yeah, for Fabulous last week in New
How did
York.
that go?
It was sexy. It's hot. They had me all Gucci down. It was fresh.
Yeah. Are you the girlfriend in it?
I'm the lead. I'm like a sexy thief, and I'm like he's following me, and I'm like all Gucci. I'm all fly, and like barely paying him any attention. And then he follows me into a store, and I'm like lifting all kind of jewelry and bracelets.
What?
And stuff. He's like checking me out. But he's like, it's fucked up, and I'm damn, I swore. It's messed up, and I'm kind of feeling her. And then, like, by the time he finally comes up to me to try to holler, like, I get arrested and I get taken on handcuffs and stuff.
That's hot.
So there's mad paparazzi outside the video. Like, they showed up out of nowhere, right?
Yeah.
And they took all these pictures of me with my handcuffs. And I'm laughing. I'm like this, cracking up.
I saw your
They
face.
probably thought you were really getting arrested.
It was funny. But it's fun. Then a bunch of us went out afterwards. I had a great time. It was fun. I went to New York was great. I had a great time in New York.
Who doesn't have
I love the testosterone out there. It's so
It's dope. I
deadly.
love New York.
Yes.
Yeah.
I almost fell off a couch.
Amen to that.
All right, our topic tonight, first date do's and don'ts. Excuse the cough drop, I have a sore throat. Okay, so let's talk about some don'ts.
Okay.
Tina Davina, do you have a don't?
Yes.
Like kind of lightning round-ish.
Okay.
Go around the room a few times, right?
I hate when guys brag, like, about what they got, what, you know, who they know. That whole bragging thing is
Unless you're gonna spend it, you want to sit there and talk about it, and then you don't want to do nothing with it.
I'm still turned off.
Yeah.
I'm like, don't assume that I can't do it.
That's true. I mean,
I can't, but just don't assume it.
Right. No, it's obnoxious.
Right.
Because the same guy that uses that to get a girl actually gets mad when the girl calls him on that. Like, well, you said you know.
Yeah.
All right. You. Flora.
My suggestion would be don't bring up the negatives in your life. Just don't do it. Don't. If you got negative shit going on in your life, don't bring it up
you
during
do
a
that?
date. Huh? No.
Yeah, okay. I don't think so. Portia Coleman.
Yes. Do not, fellas, and I know women are guilty too because I've done it a few times. Do not text the whole time while on the date.
Good one.
Bothers the hell out of me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You
Like
are
if you're
right.
on a date, that is the worst thing you be doing is glued to your cell phone every 2 seconds checking it, especially if it's not ringing. Fellas, please. Every girl is going to think that it's another female. Bottom line, it might be your mama, your cousin. I text my mother, I text my brother, and I find myself like, okay, this is annoying. I should not do this while I'm out one-on-one with somebody. So please, low-key, do not text while you're on a date.
Shelly Rio. Don't.
Talk BS and say all these things that are clearly not true, and you know they're not true, and eventually it's going to come to light, and I just think that's whack.
Right.
Claudia Jordan.
I would say don't try to pin that person down for future plans like too soon. Like right away, like, oh, you love meeting my grandmother. They'll run from that. Like they're not trying to hear all that. Like that's a bit much to do.
And then while you're on the date, say, so where are we going next time?
Right.
Don't do that.
Oh, sorry.
A little
guilty.
too pushy.
Oops.
Just let him do that.
I would say don't go in for a kiss too early. You know, sometimes guys, they kind of feeling themselves and they're kind of going for a kiss like mid-dinner or some shit. You know, like, no.
Again.
Way too early.
Unless the guy is sexy.
Unless he's
What if he sings to you or something like that?
What
That
if
would
you
make
have-
me
What if you have spinach in your mouth?
Yeah, what if he has songs for you?
If he's a poet, yeah, Flores.
I like songs.
Flora.
We all love music.
If he can sing? Oh.
Or direct.
Or direct. Yeah.
Maybe you need direction.
Right, maybe.
Yes.
You need music in your life.
I'm doing a video soon, directing me how to show me how to.
All right.
Maybe here's a don't. Don't be too talkative during a date. Let him say some stuff. Don't totally monopolize the conversation with me. It's all about I, me.
Portia?
Yeah, that's bad.
Another don't.
Don't talk about your kids. If you do have too many, don't talk about
speaking
it.
of kids.
There's nothing wrong
Speedy
with
just walked in the building.
Speaking of
Not on a date. I'm talking about, but okay, put it this way. Do not talk about your kids if I didn't know you had any. Because I would have asked you before. I'm like, oh, do you have any kids? And he's like, oh, no. And kind of brushes off the subject.
No, but then what if it gets serious and then you find out later and you're like,
Well,
I should have. No, I'm saying.
He should have known before your first date. That conversation probably would have come up before you actually went on your date. But if it's just coming out on your date. Then
Yeah.
A guy told me he had 2 kids and he really had 4. I thought that was the most
That's
horrible
bad.
thing. I'm like,
Exactly
how you
my
gonna deny
point.
2 of your kids?
Exactly.
Like, which one's your favorites?
And fellas, don't talk about your ex. Don't talk about her saying, oh, yeah, her hair is fly. That reminds me of yours.
Unless you say that I'm better than your ex. Then
Exactly.
I don't mind that so much.
Unless you say, well, yeah, my ex was pretty fly, too. Then come back at his ass.
Shelly Rio, another don't.
don't forget to brush your teeth.
and this has been a Shelly Rio moment.
Brought to you by Rembrandt.
You might disagree with me on this. I say don't really talk about religion on the first date. I don't think you should really have something which you can argue about on the first date. That's my opinion.
I agree.
No, but I feel like you should get it out of the bag before wasting your time, because it's like if you like this person and say you're Christian and the other person's Muslim and that's a problem for you, you could have nipped that in the butt instead of wasting all that time.
But if he's fine, you just ruin the potential.
It don't matter, because at the end of the day, the Lord is who's gonna.
Or at the end of the day, forget about Allah, man, and just go for it.
Hallelujah.
I just looked at your MySpace page and seen you in a thong. It's so weird hearing you talk about the
I
Lord.
knew. I was not in no thong. Well, I'm not in no thong.
Small
Damn near
bottoms.
close.
Right.
Okay. We have a caller. We have Lamont from Tampa. Welcome to the show.
Hey.
Glad the Bell's palsy cleared up.
My pigeon!
Hey. I know you got something for us.
My pigeon.
You are my favorite women in the world. I swear to God.
Aw, love you, Ma. That's good.
For real. Well, I have 3 don'ts for the ladies when they fucking with a nigga like me. All right.
You are one of a kind.
All right, rule number 1 is don't make me spend too much money on the first date without getting some ass.
Oh, come on.
What? You ain't.
Note to self, not going out with Maud.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, rule number 2, don't tell me, don't say let's go out dancing and take me to a club that you frequent at, and I got to sit there and stand there looking like an asshole while you're hollering at every nigga in the club. Okay. And number 3, you know you like that? My partner like that. Number 3 is keep it real. Don't put on no fake persona, because with me, what you see is what you get. I keep it 100% real. I stay me all the time, and I hate women that just come up and put on some fake face. You know what I'm saying? So keep it
I
real.
agree with that.
Okay.
I hear you.
Those are my 3 rules. And what's up with all y'all?
Oh, we're just here having a great time glowing.
Yes.
Shout out to you, Lamar. I
Three of
love
y'all
what
are
you're doing
glowing.
with the page. That whole like button thing you got going with the links. That's
Listen,
hot. That's great.
I'm actually working on your page right now, Portia, so you got a surprise coming tomorrow.
Oh, what?
We have a
Thank
surprise for you coming, too.
Yes.
Wow, shall I do a reach around?
Yeah.
Thanks, Lamar. Okay, we have Dirty South from New Orleans. Welcome to the show, Dirty South. Hello?
Dirty.
Welcome. No? Not there? Okay. We have Fred from Georgia. Welcome to the show. What's your comment or question?
What's up, ladies?
Hey, Fred, what's that?
I got a don't right here, man. I need to see if I like you before I like your kids. So we don't need to all meet at the same time.
Yeah,
hilarious.
very true.
Yeah, that's
and a woman
hilarious.
should not want to meet,
Exactly.
to introduce her kids to you too on the first date. To be honest, you know,
More like months and months.
yeah.
And months.
Right.
Every guy that walks up, oh, it's your uncle. No,
Yeah, 'cause that's not good for kids.
that's bad.
That's a
bad.
good one. That's a good one. All right, we need to take a break. We'll be back right after the break with more first date do's and don'ts. Give us a call, 877-2-106-106. You're listening to Sirius 106, XM 149. Niggas in the background. Pipe down. Shit. Hey, you guys. Jamie Foxx in the background. Welcome back to the Claudia Jordan Show and the pages. Our topic tonight, first date do's and don'ts. Give us a call, 877-2-106-106. We're talking about our... talking shit. Damn. So professional. Anyways, our topic is relationship do's and don'ts on the first date. So we also have first date locations because a lot of times, you know, that can set up a good situation or a bad situation.
Right.
So, Tia Zavina,
Yes.
you have bad ones?
Bad locations.
Or do you have good ones?
I have good locations, but I have bad ones. So a bad one, I think, is definitely the movies. We were all saying that. Like,
Yeah,
you can't get to know a person in the movie theater.
Can't bond.
Yeah. A good one for me, I love to be competitive, so like miniature golfing or bowling. That's
fun.
You can tell a person's personality.
Flora?
Bad place to go on a date would definitely be a club. Like, last caller, don't go to a club on a date. And also another bad place is like, your first date shouldn't be Indian food. I did that once.
Indian food.
Breath is humming.
Bubble guts?
Afterwards, bubble guts, breath humming. Everybody smell like onion and curry.
Yeah, that's
It's
not
not
good.
cute.
Wow, that's funny.
Yeah.
Okay. Portia.
Okay, I say a theme park is always good because there's a lot of people around.
We tried that.
We tried and it did not happen.
Yeah.
Somebody killed the date. But theme park's
You guys
always
went on a double
good.
date?
We tried.
We tried to.
One person didn't show up, so I was third wheel.
Yeah. And so we didn't go. It was
But he
kinda-
did show up late and leave his demo at my house.
That's her reason.
Oh, FYI, I'm
did.
starting to get those emails now.
People hooking you up?
Hilarious.
No, for demos. And,
Demos.
can you
Yeah, it's
put
all
this
bad.
on?
No, the answer
No, it's all bad.
No, obviously.
And then I honestly don't think a club is actually bad. I think once you already know each other, a club is not a problem. Because, you want to see how he interacts. If there's other girls around, is he thirsty? Is he trying to look at other
Not on
girls?
first
Is he-
date. Not for a
no, not on the
date.
first. I said after the first date. After you guys kind of get to know each other. It's
Yeah.
kind of like, oh, okay, cool. Let's see how he is in the club. But definitely not a first
You
date.
can
But I
go
say
like a
always
lounge.
theme parks. To me, first date should never be like too exclusive. It should be like when other people are around because you don't know.
And don't be in places where you have to
Yeah.
shout at each other in order to get to know
Exactly.
each other because you can't hear
That's
each
not
other.
a good look. Shillavia.
What you got?
Church. No, I'm kidding.
Damn.
I'm just kidding. No, but a comedy show. I think is
good.
a good first date because
Yes.
Be feeling good?
then you could see their humor, if they're funny or not, or
How about
take a good joke.
You have a bad one?
Bad one. Your house. No, I'm kidding.
No, that is
I was gonna
bad.
say that too. That is
It's
a bad
bad.
one. Because if it goes well, it can go too fast too soon.
right.
Guilty.
Yeah.
And then if it's not, you just can't
knows
get them
where
out.
he lives.
Yeah.
I think something fun could be karaoke too. That's always a good time. If guys like to do, some guys like it. It could be fun,
I think
singing.
places. I think it's good. Like I like when we do the bowling dates and stuff like that because
Yeah.
it's like they get to see you in your element with your friends. And
Yeah.
you're kind of more natural.
A group.
Yeah,
But I do like going to dinner with someone too. But that,
Dinner's
That
good.
could be
But
fun.
usually that doesn't happen on a first date anymore. I haven't been on a dinner date in so long.
I did, and the bastard was so full of shit.
and it was right. That's what I'm saying. Like dinner
It
dates
was
are
so
kind of
great,
like
and then the next day, yeah.
next
Jazz
day he turns
lounge.
on you. You know what I'm saying?
I like lounges too. Like a
Yeah,
place
right.
where you can have like a drink,
Yeah.
listen to some music, vibe, have a
Right.
great conversation.
Music always
Love
sets
that.
the mood.
Okay,
Yeah.
we have a caller. We have Nicole from Texas. Welcome to the show.
Hello, how you doing?
Hi.
I was calling about the don'ts on the first date.
Okay.
I don't like when they're always saying how much they paid for something, or how much they paid for their outfit, or they got a pair of shoes.
Bragging.
Oh, so much for it. Yes, exactly.
Awful.
Yeah, but I don't like that.
Right. What about a good do? Do you have a good do that you like somebody to do on a date?
Good do is chivalry. I love chivalry. Open the door for me. If I drop something, maybe pick it up for me.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you
but
so much for
you
calling.
have at least some common sense on how to treat a woman.
Absolutely.
Right, definitely.
Speak on that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Definitely. Thank you. Fellas gotta stop thinking that that's corny or that's like
Yeah.
to treat a woman well. I don't know where in the game it got so confused where that's supposed to be an attractive quality or it's funny or it's cool.
Right.
And it's usually
That's
loser
so
ass guys
bad.
that think that way.
I
So
know.
Lena and Callie, welcome to the show.
Hello, it's Lana.
Hey, Lena.
Hey, Lana.
What's going on?
Hello.
What you got for us?
I have a first date, first quarter, beginning of the relationship. For all the mama's boys out there, please don't relate everything to your mother. I do not want to be compared to your mom.
Oh.
Been there, done that. I know that.
I don't want to be compared to her.
Right.
But do you think maybe that was a compliment to you by him comparing you to her in a good way?
I'm going through it with a mama's boy right now. Love him to death. She's a great lady. But it's just like, let the things that I do be special on their own, not because I didn't like your mom. You know what I mean?
Right. Kind of makes it creepy to me. It's like, what are you, dating your mother?
What are you, psycho?
I've asked that question. I'm like, are y'all a little different? Y'all got something going on that I should know about?
It's a little too close for comfort.
Well, thanks for your call. We appreciate it. We have Poetry in Motion from Delaware. Welcome to the show. What's your relationship? I keep saying relationship. What's your first date do's and don'ts? Do I have a relationship?
How you doing, Claudia? How you doing, Kitchen?
Hey, how you doing? Poetry in Motion. What's up?
Well, I have a don't for ladies, and I also have a question for you, too. Well, my don't is, ladies, when a fella tells you that he's celibate and he's practicing celibacy, don't take it as a challenge and try to break him.
I do that.
I agree.
I definitely agree.
I do that.
I don't know what time.
How celibate are you?
Every time I tell a woman that, they take it as a challenge and think that I'm going to give in. You know,
And do you?
all it does is turn me off.
That's
But
good.
I have a question, and I'd like to get your opinion on it.
Okay.
I believe that when you take a woman out on a date and you're trying to get to know her, you just can't take her out to one place and do one thing. So I tried to take to start the date early. Take them out around noon, go get something like brunch.
Oh, wow.
Go take a walk through the park, might eat some ice cream, get a chance to talk, and then go catch a movie, then catch dinner, take her back home, call on the phone, talk to her later.
Wow.
Nice.
That's
whole
a nice
day
date.
date. I like
That's
that.
a
Mr. Poetry,
I don't like
I
that.
disagree. Because what if you don't like that person? Then you're kind of like stuck with them for the rest of the date. I mean,
No, that's when you drive
no,
separately.
But it's a good thing that they went early, because if she doesn't, if you
Yeah.
didn't like him, then the date's
I
over
love
by
that.
noon.
No, it's not, because he said then they go to dinner and a movie after.
No, but that's if he's feeling her.
Right.
That's if he's feeling her. I don't mind that. If a guy said,
hey,
hey, because this is what pisses me off. It'll be all day, and a guy hits you up at 11:30. Hey, what you doing? Let's go kick it. Don't call me.
That's booty call
past,
time.
I'm sorry, past like 8 or 9 o'clock trying to see what I'm doing.
Exactly.
That's ridiculous. So I like that. He's calling around noon and means like, hey, I want to see. Let's hang out throughout the day.
What's wrong with calling later? Maybe I'm busy
At
all day.
11:30. No, at
Maybe
11.
that's
no.
not my schedule cleared
He
up.
could call later, but not if he's trying to get you out the house. If he's trying to call you at 11:30 and tell her, hey, what you doing? No.
Skip that.
Don't call me. You should have called me earlier if he was trying to kick it.
Go ahead, girl. I agree.
It's like leftovers.
Right, you were leftovers. You were the third girl that said, oh, I can't. He hits you up, but are you available?
That's why we're glowing and you
Oh,
guys
shut
are.
up.
Yeah, be famous and Sacra. Be famous.
Whatever.
Welcome to the show. Be famous.
I guess you don't want to be famous.
I guess not.
Oh, there he is.
There we go.
Hey,
Pick the man cave first before we did any of that. Pick up Sean McKay.
you're on
What?
the air, hon.
Sean, I heard Sean McKay.
Hello.
Hello?
are you ready to be on the show?
No.
Going,
Going.
Keep talking.
Thank you, Almost Famous.
So,
Okay, lightning round, okay, ladies?
okay. What's the
Okay.
What do we do?
This is like a relationship don't. I mean,
Gotcha.
first date don'ts, okay?
Okay.
Ladies. If you want one of us, ladies, to run for the hills on the first date, then do this to us.
Okay.
All right? Tina Davina.
Mention you've ever hit any of your exes.
That's right. Violence is not sexy. Flora.
Oh my God, my mom has that exact same outfit you have on.
Yeah, that's not
My
good.
mom. Me,
All
mom's
right.
a spy.
Portia.
I would say on the first date, don't smoke. I don't like smokers, cigarettes or weed. Please don't, come out with the blunt or a cigarette. Yeah, that's a straight turn off.
Right. That's
Don't.
like assuming a lot.
That's
Okay.
bad.
Forget you, Portia.
Flora might like it though.
Have him.
Right. Shelly Rio.
Just talk about yourself the whole time.
Yeah,
Every
that's
time
true.
you ask me a
That's
question,
bad.
turn it back to yourself.
That's bad.
That's good.
I think on a first date, a guy shouldn't be cussing a lot and just acting all ignorant. Like, he should be trying to somewhat impress you. One time I went out with this dude and his friend. We brought his friend with us. We all went to an Italian restaurant. And we walked in this, like, classy Beverly Hills restaurant. store knows about this story. And, you know, we're the only black people in there. And this dude is like sitting back in his chair, leaning back loud. He's on his cell phone. He's like,
oh my God.
He's like, oh, hell nah. Oh, nigga, hell nah. Oh, suck a nigga dick, nigga. Suck a nigga dick. And we're in a restaurant.
Oh my
Everyone's
God.
looking at us. And I'm like, can you please tell your cousin?
Wow.
Your plus one. He's just got to chill out. It was such a turnoff. It wasn't dialysis. It was some other dumbass. So I don't think. Oh, leave your boy at home.
Yes.
I'm forgetting a major
That's a good one.
Leave your plus one at home.
Let's kick it.
If you're going on a date with a female, don't bring your boy. It makes you
Exactly.
look weak, like you're afraid of
It
that woman,
does.
like you're scared
Yeah.
to spend one-on-one time. So
Yes.
I just think,
Yes.
But if you want the girl to run, bring him.
Bring the homeboy. Or don't tell her. Don't just show up with the dude. If you say, hey, you want to bring your homegirl,
I was just slipped a note that drinking too much on first dates.
I think Claudia Jordan can't really handle that note. I'll say it louder for those who cannot hear what you're saying. Drinking too much.
Not a good thing.
Claudia Jordan.
How else will I loosen up?
I'm with you on that one, Claudia.
You know what?
I need
On the first
Shout
date,
out to my
no.
non-alcoholics out there. I feel that you do not need liquor
May
to have
impair.
any sort of courage.
May impair
to
your
holler.
judgment and may lead to unprotected sex.
Unprotected.
Or even falling in a bathtub by yourself and cracking your
Cracking your
head.
head, getting a concussion, breaking your thumb.
Revealing too much personal information.
Claudia Jordan.
Like what?
Like, let's
I
not
don't
be
think
an
there's
open
anything
book.
wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with being
I think
honest.
I think you need to let them know from the door. I told my husband, I'm crazy, I'm jealous, and this is me. I'm not.
And he didn't
very
marry
messy.
you right
But
then
see,
and
wait a
there?
minute. But you told him before you married him?
Yeah.
First date?
This was like the first time he came to my house.
And he
'Cause I'm
still
like,
watches your
You know
kids.
what? Because there's times you're out with somebody 6 months later.
He still watches them kids.
Listen, 6 months later, there's
I need to hire him when I have
We
kids.
need a. Does he have a
that things
brother?
have changed and they haven't. And it's like, you know what? This is me. I'm letting you know from the door. So don't tell me later that I'm crazy and psycho and where this person come from because I've been like this since day one.
And he was with
Speedy
us.
is cutting you with his eyes
I'm
over there.
sorry.
Talking about your ex-lover. Well, if you're not stepping up to the plate, I might need to give you a good example. You're not doing it like Jerome used to do it. And that's not a real. I would never do
Jerome,
that.
you don't date no Jerome. Stop playing.
Overstaying your first date. Know when it's over.
Sounds like the last guy.
Right. I say, ladies, in my opinion,
What if someone
Open the
says-
car door already.
What if someone set my
Shut
house
up.
right now?
you know what?
Then don't go home.
No, I actually wanted to do that.
Someone's house sitting. Get a little living maid for a minute.
Feeding my cats.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's eating the lasagna.
She said he. It's a man.
He's eating lasagna and bring us any?
No, I made a lasagna.
Could it?
You made a lasagna.
She made a
bring us
lasagna.
any?
Wow.
Not for herself, but for the house guest, Mr. Unknown, that is in her house. We might find out who this is.
We should go to your house after the show.
No, we're not invited. Are you kidding?
We'll be out tonight.
Yeah, we're not invited.
What do you do?
TMZ. Go ahead.
It'll be TMI on TMI.
They won't even hear this by the time you're there.
Oh, I'm so sore. Anyways, what do you do?
Just go stretch a little bit.
I did.
At your house.
What do you do after the first date? Do you give him a call?
You cuddle.
Or you let him move into your house.
Fly back.
Fly back from Arizona. Let him meet Bobby G.
I like all the guys
your
I
cats.
that dated and messed up on me right now. They're like, who's she talking
Who's she talking about? All the guys, you know.
I want to know who you're talking about.
You're somebody when you meet her cats. You're somebody when you meet her cats.
Yes, you are somebody.
guys with-
Follow him on Twitter.
Follow him on
No,
Twitter.
don't do
Are you
that.
following?
Yeah, I think she has about, I think 200 people
Definitely
she's
don't
following.
do that. Don't
Yeah,
don't
don't
go
do it.
home
No,
and
but
add them
it was
on
before
Facebook.
we were just
Right.
cool.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't
yeah,
go home
that
and
is
add
bad.
on MySpace.
But I have been guilty, like a guy that I did meet, like on the same day. Only like maybe 2 guys where I went and like did a search on him just to see what comes up.
I did that before the date.
But at least
I
on
wanna know
Twitter,
if
you
you're
don't have
crazy.
No, I'm talking about if you first meet, if you just meet him out randomly. Like I met a guy and I was like,
Follow.
oh my god.
Right.
And I kid you not, this guy said, oh, I'm single. Went right to his page and sure enough, he was in a relationship, pictures with the girlfriend. I was like, this.
See?
Like,
And then they get mad that you
it was
Google them.
ridiculous.
Right.
But no,
Why
I
did you
don't tell
Google
him. No, you don't tell him. This shit goes on.
Well, Twitter, you can just sneak on and be one of the friends. MySpace, you have to ask permission to be.
ask.
Right.
Okay,
Said sneaking.
invite him to be your friend on Facebook.
Facebook, MySpace, Twitter.
Yeah, all bad.
All that.
All bad after first
Yeah,
date.
first
2 minutes
date.
left, you guys.
Big no-no.
First date turnoffs, bad hygiene, dirty nails, empty conversation, bragging, coming on too strong, overly
Yeah.
sexual conversation.
Dress too casual to me. I think guys, and it's been good. I haven't really seen too many dudes that are really like thugged out recently. I think it's good. Fellas are stepping their game up a little bit. So don't be too casual on a date. If you guys are going even to a movie, don't have the pants all the
And
way down
advice,
to your
men,
ass,
shorts,
you know?
you know, you can only call them shorts if they freaking stop at the knee. If they stop at the ankles, nigga, those aren't shorts.
Yeah, that's just like it. And then I think another date is a beach. Going to the beach is pretty fun.
Oh, that's
That could be good in the summertime in
Or a pool.
LA.
It's cheap.
Or a pool.
At a resort.
off the coast of Arizona.
Do
at a
you
resort.
call? Do you call the guy?
1 minute left.
Do I call him the next day? I don't
I don't call.
If I had a good time, I would.
I don't.
You would call, Shelly?
If I had a good time, yeah.
You don't wait for him to call?
I mean, if he texts first,
I
like...
texted my husband right after I left out the restaurant.
Your husband's a different breed, though.
Yeah, he's one of a kind.
Ladies, what have we learned tonight?
Special.
I learned I gotta get a husband like Shelly.
I know, right? Shit.
I need to get a babysitter like Shelly.
What did we learn?
Tina DeVita.
Right. What did we learn?
If it's nothing, say nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
All right. Floor?
I haven't learned a goddamn thing. I'm still out there doing bullshit.
Floor did get raw sex for the first time. Raw? Well, that's next week. Portia, what have we learned?
Don't be afraid. If you like somebody, reach out to them, and don't be too cool, fellas. If you like her, let her know.
Shelly's in shock, so I won't even go to her.
Oh my God.
I think, listen, we got to keep on stressing to stop playing the games. If you like someone on the first date, make it known without coming on too strong. Don't play games. Don't act like you really don't like them when you do, because you might be turning up someone that could be that guy for you.
Exactly.
So,
Right.
enough with the games.
And follow him on
And
Twitter.
definitely be honest your first time you date.
And come to the date like how you'd want someone to come to you, like, clean, presentable. Where can you find us? Portia.
On the MySpace, myspace.com/The Single Life with CJ, and Twitter.
The Claudia J Show.
Very cool. And Facebook. What is
Claudia Jordan Show and Friends. There we go.
And where do we buy a cake? Flora.
My name's Flora. Dick getting girl. www.sweetavenuela.com.
Shelly, where can they read your blogs?
ShellyRia.com/blog.
And Tina, where can they read your blogs?
HiddenBeach.com/Tina DeVina.
And hit us on our MySpace page. We have a
Yeah.
really good MySpace page that's really slept on. Like,
Shout out
it's
to
really,
Lamont.
he did a great job with it.
Yeah.
And hit me at MySpace, The Real Claudia Jordan. Join us every Monday, 7 p.m. on the West Coast, 10 on the East. For more relationship talk, please email us your issues, your questions, your topics, and we'll be sure to get them on the air. Shout out to Zena Foster, who's been listening. She said, hell yeah.
What up, Zena?
She said, do not waste
That's the
my, she
girl.
said, double amens, do not waste my time. Like, she wants to know out the
That's
gate what
right,
you're about.
Z.
So,
Her daughter's too cute.
good show, and we'll
Very
see y'all
good.
next week. I gotta get home. I gotta get home.
You gotta get home to your cats and the mystery.
Don't get into an accident.
Mystery man.